ସାର୍ ନମସ୍କାର। ସାର୍ କ୍ଲାସ୍ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ କରନ୍ତୁ।
ହେଲେନ ଭାଇ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଆପଣ କୋଉ ଜାଗାର?
ମାନେ ମୁଁ ମୟୂରଭଞ୍ଜ।
ମୟୂରଭଞ୍ଜ ଆପଣ ସବୁ ଆସାଇନମେଣ୍ଟ କରିସାରିଲେଣି କି?
ନାଇଁ କିଛି ଲେଖିଛି କିଛି ଲେଖିନି ବହି ଲେଟରେ ଆସିଲା।
ଓହୋ ଆସାଇନମେଣ୍ଟ ପାଇଲେଣି କି?
ହଁ ଇଣ୍ଟରନେଟ ମିଳୁଛି।
ଇଣ୍ଟରନେଟ ମିଳିଲା ସେ ଏନରୋଲମେଣ୍ଟ ନମ୍ବର ଦେଲେ ମିଳିଲା କି?
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ପାଇନାହିଁ ତ ଏଯାଏଁ ସେ ଏନରୋଲମେଣ୍ଟ ନମ୍ବର ଦେଲେ ବି ଆସୁନାହିଁ ମୋର।
ତାହେଲେ ଟିକେ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଚ୍ୟୁଟ୍ ସହ କଣ୍ଟାକ୍ଟ କରନ୍ତୁ ମିଳିଯିବ।
ଓହୋ କଣ୍ଟାକ୍ଟ ନମ୍ବର ଅଛି କି?
ଆପଣଙ୍କର କେଠି ଥିବ ମୁଁ କେମିତି ଜାଣିବି?
ହଁ ଠିକ।
ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ମୋ ଘର ମୟୂରଭଞ୍ଜ କିନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ କରୁଛି ଜଳେଶ୍ୱର ଡିକେରେ। ତ ମୋର କଣ୍ଟାକ୍ଟ ଟିକେ ଅଲଗା ଧର ହେଇଯିବ।
ହଁ ଅଲଗା ହେଇଯିବ। ସାର୍ କ୍ଲାସ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ କରନ୍ତୁ।
ପାର୍ବତୀ ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ ଆପଣ ପୂର୍ବ କ୍ଲାସଟା କଲେନି ସାର୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଖୋଜୁଥିଲେ।
ଖୋଜୁଥିଲେ?
ହଁ ପଚାରୁଥିଲେ ସେ ଯେ ଗତ କ୍ଲାସ ରେ ସେ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ କହୁଥିଲେ ସେ ଗଲେ କାଡିକି। ଆଉ କହିଲେ ଆସିନାହାନ୍ତି ବୋଧେ ଆଉ କିଛି କାମ ଥିବ।
ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଟିକେ ପଳେଇଥିଲି ସେ ଦେହ ଖରାପ ହେଇଥିଲା ଜଣଙ୍କର ପଳେଇଥିଲି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ସବୁ ଆସାଇନମେଣ୍ଟ ଲେଖା ସରିଲାଣି?
ନାଇଁ ସବୁ ସାର ନାହିଁ।
ଆଉ ଆପଣ କୋଉ ସେଣ୍ଟର ରୁ ପରୀକ୍ଷା ଦଉଛନ୍ତି?
ସେଣ୍ଟର ଏଫ୍ ଏମ୍।
ଏଚ ଏମ କୋଉ ମାନେ କଲେଜ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଏଚ ଏମ୍ କଲେଜ ମାନେ?
ଏଫ ଏମ୍ ଆମର ବାଲେଶ୍ୱର ଫକୀରମୋହନ।
ଓହୋ ଏଫ ଏମ୍ ଫକୀର ମୋହନ କଲେଜ ହଁ।
କେତେବେଳକୁ କ୍ଲାସ୍ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବେ କେଜାଣି?
ସାର୍ କ୍ଲାସ୍ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ କରନ୍ତୁ।
ପଟ୍ଟନାୟକ ସାର୍ କ୍ଲାସ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ। ଏ ଆପଣମାନେ ଯେଉଁ ଅଛନ୍ତି କେହି ସିଟି ପାସ୍ କରିକି ଅଛନ୍ତି କି? ତ ଆଦର୍ଶ ଆଉ ଆଶ୍ରମ ସ୍କୁଲର ସବୁ ନିଯୁକ୍ତି ବାହାରୁଛି ତ ଚାହିଁଲେ ପକେଇ ପାରିବେ ନା। ଟିକେ ସିଲାବସ୍ ଟା ଦେଖିନେବେ।
କେତେବେଳେ ଆରମ୍ଭ ସାର୍? বাইরে থেকে খেয়ে আদি বেঁচে খেলা গো আদি বেঁচেছে
हेलो हेलो
सर क्लास हबनी कि
सर जॉइन करछंती गोटे मिनिट वेट करो
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍।
अमन
हेलो 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 प्लीज रेस्पॉन्ड
Hello.
हेलो आर यू एक्टिव now
Yes,
you are
sir.
in
We are all
the
active.
but I don't understand but the yesterday the class was in 6 to 7 but nobody has joined
ସାର୍ ବହୁତ ଟ୍ରାଏ କଲେ ଜଏନ୍ ହେଇପାରିଲେନି ଆମେ।
see once again
କାଲି ଟ୍ରାଏ କରିଥିଲେ ବହୁତ ଜଏନ୍ ହେଇପାରିଲେନି।
oh but I was waited half an hour for that times but nobody has joined so I leave that session so no one class was missed that was class 1 or BHIC 110 that is Indian history. Okay, okay. Some sound is coming. Please mute on when which sound is coming. Subhra or anything. Please mute it. Please mute. Subhra, can you hear me? Okay. Right. But whatever we have discussed, can someone say that how many topics or how many units we have covered in that last session of our classes? Hmm? All are listening to me. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Okay.
namaskar.
Namaskar, namaskar. But please respond so that I will know that you are inactive, so you are listening to what I am saying. Otherwise, I will feel that I only the sender is here, no receivers are there. This is a bilateral discussion. If you will remain silent, then I will think that I am only one man here. I do not know the physical presence here. Please, someone
No, sir.
just
Shunatu
you.
samaste.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Can you send how far you proceeded in that your rise of modern West number paper 1? We are dealing with the paper that means European history or modern history. That particular is the modern European history. That time that subject name is concerned. It was in the European history, but it now changed to the rise of modern history. When I used to go in my college, that was European history. In European history, all consist of this states are we are reading. Okay. Can you tell me how far we proceeded in the rise of modern West? we have things is 7 unit you have completed. That means that 1 2 3 which is covers rise of a modern West one. What is the rise of modern West? Political and social and economical and ethical and intellectual developments. These are the things. But today we will discuss the new units. We will ratify and we will just gossip the mind in all units what I have covered. It is the only 3 classes as I have been assigned to take, but it is not possible to hold the subject in only 3 classes. Only gist I am giving. If you take one class for 1 and 2 3 classes for one unit, but as it is time shortage and you are in online mode, there is no physical chance to take physical classes in your institutions. For that reason, we are here. Okay, we'll start now. Today is
Yes.
Unit 8. That is Renessa. What do you mean by Renessa? Renessa. That means rebirth, new birth, new things. What was the new thing happened in those countries in those times? That was the means of the Renaissance. Renaissance in shape of your art, architectures, cultures, tradition, behavior, social, political, economic, ecological, every aspect in every sector. You know, the change. Gradually, time process of the time, people began to revolt away empiricism, experimental basics, scientific way of method of teachings. Then comes a humanism. What is the human value? Human task. Who is the human? And how human will deals with the human systems. This became the source of inspiration to come to the mind of people of European, particular in those days. They now to revolt against the Pope. They started. They said that life is immortal. The life is immortal, but soul is immortal. You know that soul. Have you seen your soul?
No, sir.
No, sir. It is not possible.
It is
The
not
soul is
possible.
easy.
आत्मा को कहीं देखी परिबेନି sir.
Huh?
Soul
ନାଇଁ
means आत्मा. आत्मा को कहीं देखी परिबेनी,
no,
अनुभव करिवे.
ଅନୁଭବ କରିବ. That's very good answer. That's only the soul is immortal. The physical, everything is perishable. Everything. That means one time that usually some time period of time that will be. There is one time that Hitler was most powerful in that those days in between the post-war war. But that is no now you feel that no Hitler. Yes, how miracle he has shown. Well, it is no not nothing new. But everything has some limitation and types. Similarly, that means the individual values becomes more and because now we are talking how much that means gradually process of time from old and orthodox to the new or modern, new modern, ultra modern, anything sort of now presence that is. Belief in existence of God. They are thinking that there is a God is existence. God is there. You must have the belief in the God. In which community you belong to, I do not know. The Christian, it may Sikh, it may Muslim, anything. But there is a God or not? We can say. Hello?
हाँ, आज्ञा.
Yes. Believe in
God,
God?
yes.
Yes, God is there. But when someone said to ask the Gandhi, sir, God is there. Mahatma Gandhi told, and he remained silent and told no. And that person was, how sir, you are believing the God, Hey Ram, always saying that Ram is there, existence of the Ramji and Ram Raja was there. But you are not believing that God. Now, if you say that if the existence of the God, I cannot prove it in front of you the image of the God. Whatever you see in the image of the God, that is not a real God. But we are assumed that this type of God was there in those days. But that scientific will say that I cannot. For that reason, God is not. If you ask me that is there any God, I say no. If you don't ask me, that I will say that yes, God is there. That means God is non-existence. God is existence, but you can physically you cannot say, or you cannot prove, or you experiment you cannot do that. Then comes of the for that reason the growth of literacy began. Various literature, Bibles, Testaments, New Testament, Martin Luther of Germany, the books, various books, number one volume, volume two, volume three, volume four, many more volumes have been written. Then political theory and philosophy, what we can start at. The Aristotle's, Machiavelli, they come into existence and to with his writing, philosophy, trees, and everything. For this reason, art and architecture's forms, art, various art, artistic styles, that's painting, sculpture, architectures, anything. This type of was developed during the Renaissance. There is two groups started in those days. One is Catholic groups, another is Protestant. Protestant, those who protest the old orthodox of the principle or philosophy of the Catholic. Catholic is the old one, where the supreme power is given to the whom? Pope, Papa. But they'll change. I will talk on their next course of time, how they change to by gradual process of times. Then become the science. They want to enrich science. Uh, can you send me? I will ask one question. What is contribution of India to the world? World has given many states have given many contribution to the nations to the earth. But what is Indian contribution to the world?
Zero, sir.
Zero. Very good. Please your name, please.
Ganesh Chandra Bilung.
Very good. Below zero. Zero has a double meaning. One is nothing. That means we have given to the world is nothing. Another is zero means that digit, one of the digit. Without the zero, you cannot make a calculator everything. Mathematics is not possible without the zero. That's number, arithmetic number. So Indian great contribution to the world is zero. Zero, you can say that nothing, sir. And another way, sir, that the zero is the big thing which no country has given in such a reckless. The science has developed more. Then geometry. They are very more competent with the geometry. How to draw, how to make the geographical physics. They are more scientific oriented the physics. And astronomy. Astronomy was the most important part of that your scientific philosophy and scientific experiment. Galileo, you know that the solar system, how the Galileo, before the Galileo, they learned that sun moves around the earth. That is, we can prove that earth is moving around the sun. The system of the solar system, the position of exactly the position of a Jupiter star. Then you come to the atlas, globe, earth science. Where is the sun? The position of the sun. How they are moving to and how the day is coming and 24 hours and how the year is coming. This was the scientific method they invented. Besides this, the scientific invention was there. Then another comes is empiricism. The empiricism means the experimental. They want to know everything should be in experimental level so that they will prove. Without this, nothing can be happen or nothing can be taken as a grant or a true. Everything. You see that in court, if you are going to be a mediator or anything, witness, then you have to produce two. Then two witness. Without two, it will not count. Only one witness will not count. Because ek akhi, ek no sakhi. The sakhi everyone. That's not possible in that time. Right? So for that interest, everything will be measured on experimental basis. Through experiment, whatever the result came, that is the. But it is not possible in philosophy. Philosophy is different from the experiment. But the science has begun in those days. Then Unit 9 covers your Reformation. What is Reformation? That is, we may say that in those days, particular Reformation means religious reformations. Religious, you may say, call it as a religion revolution. Many revolutions took place in these days. That means the philosophers, the thinkers, they came forward with their writings, with their justifications, with their philosophy. So that we will say that our new society, new world, a greater and a true world. Why do we need that reformation? Only because of the old and orthodoxy peoples and the Catholic Church. To oppose the Catholic Church, because Pope and that Catholic Church, Pope was the supreme primary and supremacy. Are you hearing me? Can you hear me all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Please respond.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, very nice. Then reformation started. Reformation started in from from the Catholic churches. Then role of Pope was more important in those days. Pope is the supreme power. He was considered as a God, just God. You see the Pope as really God. You know what happens then after? If one only supreme power, what will it? Definitely there will be corruption, indigency. Anything mistake will happen because you human body, in human nature. Suppose anything, if you do something in correct way, if something mistakes will become in your family or day-to-day life, the mistakes will be pointed out by other man. Those who are doing nothing will remain silent. Mind it. Every day you are facing for that. Are you facing or not? Hmm? Are you facing? Hello? Hello? Yes. Hello. That's not everything. The Pope is supreme. Whatever he wants to do, and his power is unlimited. There is no limitation power.
ମୋର ଇଣ୍ଟରନେଟ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ କଣ ହଉଛି ସାର୍? ଟିକେ କମ ଶୁଭୁଛି।
କମ ଶୁଭାଯାଉଛି?
ଆଜ୍ଞା, ଅଧା ଅଧା କଟି ଯାଉଛି, ଟିକେ ପୁଣି ଏମିତି ଶୁଭୁଛି।
ଆଚ୍ଛା, ଏବେ ଶୁଭାଗଲା ତ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଆଚ୍ଛା। I have told you one question that every day you are doing something good, every day, and in good some things bad will happen. The other person of your family or neighbors or friends, they will point your negative, what you did not do, but what you did, that will not be pointed. That means the supremacy, when the supremacy comes, definitely there will be a difference, there will be indulgence or corruption will come. Then economic problem came because in those days 90% of property 90% of property in the hands of over 5% of people. Mind it. That means whole 90% of our state nation's property was in the hands of only 5% people. But the 10% of the whole national property in the hand over the 90% of it. Imagine that. That means we are giving the supremacy to the only one person who has the supremacy everything, in politically, socially, economically, everything. They are the supremacy. Then reformation comes. It comes in first in Germany. Germany, who was the leader? The philosopher was Martin Luther. He was born 1438 and he died 1556. Martin Luther. His book was the New Statement, where he has written 95 theses, letter of religion. 95 theses he has written. And what was his philosophy? He wanted to the destruction of a priest and opposed the existence of the Pope. Don't need the Pope. Pope is a corrupt person. If you believe the God, you you will be go to the church and believe in their self and direct to contact with the God through the meditation. So we will not avoid that Pope was the supreme. Church is the secondary important. The secondary important, not the final. The Pope, supremacy of the Pope will oppose by the modality methods. That means they wanted to do a healthy society, a social and a political freedom should be given to each and every individual in those days. Then means the abolition of anarchy of popes, the anarchy system, it should be abolished in very rudimentary way so that the grassroots level down to priest. No, don't recall the priest. Or not recall the priest. Not required. Because they are supremacy, we are facing a lot of problems in socially, politically, economically. Stage ruined. That means production is less, and all the wealth are in the hands of the Pope. Pope the supremacy. Whatever you say, that was the law. Then it does of papal supremacy. Pope papal. That supremacy must be destroyed, must be reduced, and must come down to the social evils or social changes. That will change the social and economic system. That means Martin Luther, who came in journalist, and that philosophy is adopted in every journal and every state. That means like your German, like your France, Swiss, England, other countries, they followed that simple. Whatever he said, that is right, 100% right. No, we will not. Why? By existence, Pope is there. Then comes the Switzerland, Swiss Confederation, that known as the Swiss Confederation. Ulrich Zwingli, he was an Anabaptist, that means Baptist priest, one Dharmaguru. He also advocacy in that was believe in God. Who will the member of a church? If you be a member of the church, then it will be believe in the God. Baptist philosophy is both Orthodox and Protestant. That is mixed culture, mixed philosophy. He advocates in many things. But the Martin Luther's philosophy was adopted by each and every individual. But some changes had become in each state according to their needs. Then come to the Reformation in France. Whatever happened in France? John Calvin, one of the philosophers like John Calvin, who was the advocacy of the Calvinism. He said, no. If you want to meet the God, there is no need of a church, no need of a sculpture, no need of an institution. Only at your home, you can directly talk with the God. That is a new philosophy is coming to exist. People also believe, so why should you go for the church? Suppose you will not go to mandir or a temple or this. What will happen? Do you think it will happen? It is a mindset. If anything will become mistakes, that I had not God. If something like God, that I had God. Because that is a belief. Religion is the opium of the masses. Like opium, how it is spread rapidly to each and every individual in the society, the religion is so like us. That means suppose you are moving to somewhere and just started to journey and the cat will cross. Then what will happen? No, sir, definitely will not lose. Definitely something will happen. The mind comes. If that happens, then will come the mind that cat has crossed on the way when I started my journey. But if it not happens and you will get the more things and rather than the expectation, then what will happen? You said no. But you will forget that that cat has crossed on the way when you started. That's the belief. The Calvin will show that. No, you should not believe in God. Only through the meditations. Absolutely sovereign in God. God is sovereign power. But there is no need of the church. That is the system of the Kalijimi was. The Kalijimi spread morely. It also that means spread opposed by other political and religious establishment. They opposed it. It becomes a Kalvism becomes a official language because it is acceptable to every and each individual. You see that now what happens? Many of them going to Shirdi Sai. Some are going to the Guru Bhai because there is a philosophy. We do not blame to each and anything because there is own individual, it's own individual's interest. We cannot oppose the sovereign country. Religious has no birth in this country. Then come to in England. What has happened in England? In England, there is a story. Henry VIII. That story. Henry VIII was married. He was the king of the England. But when he married, but he fell in love with in France ladies, and he wanted to marry. And when there is a system is there in Christianity, in the marriage system is performed at a church. When he got to the church and asked Pope, give me permission from divorce. Unless you divorce, you cannot marry. The Pope has not given. Pope said that no, divorce system is not here in form. In this way, he waited 3 years. How the order will come, how the news will come, how the result will come from the Pope. Despite of passing of the 3 years, no instruction, no nothing else comes. Then he will started Anglicanism Church, Anglican Church. That Anglican Church was the New King's Church, the New Testament. Everything is possible. You can marry one after another. You can marry divorce. Anything is possible. But in Hindu religion, sometimes is there. If you marry once, that is divorce system is very difficult. But in other, that means Muslim, the system is different. Even if your tribes, scheduled tribes, they can marry and they can divorce many times. Even if you are northeasters, it also the law has changed from place to place, and that community to also community. Yeah, that is Anglican Church was established by the Henry VIII. In this is where the Reformation started. That means Reformation it is only the religious Reformation, but religious you can say it is religious revelation. Then your next unit comes, that unit 10. We'll only discuss only the 8, 9, 10. Then after we'll just remind of that means all the units. Then after we have some tips, and I will have any questions, and I will have discussion for that 5 to 10 minutes. Then next class will be the emergence of the national states in Europe. How the states are becoming more and powerful, and have state system was formed. In unit 10, there comes the print technology. How to print? We have sent the philosophers like Martin Luther, Calvin, Henry VIII. They came forward with their own new statements, many Bibles, new Bibles. Henry VIII also started in a vernacular Bible. Bibles is translated into vernacular language by Henry VIII. Henry VIII written that Bible. But in here, if in written, it should be preserved. How to preserve in such a manner so that the new generation will to look after and follow it. Print of manuscript. The manuscript, which is raw materials of a book. A book, you know that before a book publishing, it was a manuscript. So it's raw materials, raw states. How to preserve in safe custody, so that the next generation will follow the same things and systems and now. In this region, the print technology is developed. It is also part of Renaissance. Because Renaissance, I have told you that development of art, communication, sculpture, tradition, painting, visual, music, a lot of development has taken place in during the time of the Renaissance. There is also communication revolution was there. Revolution, communication, yoga, to comment one place to another. New printing technology also developed. What is the printing technology? Typewriters. How to save it? How to manuscript will be typewritten in such a manner that the next generation will be see and follow the same systems of law. Then it comes the scribal, then old manuscript and a new manuscript. Print. How to print? The concept of library system was developed. Even if you print after that, then how will it keep in the library so that it will be available to publicly in each and every state? Archives, where the storage of the records. How can you store? You know that two archives in Bhubaneswar. One is state archives and another is national archives. Because of that, if you want to any records, previous records, verify that data, the lot of things. If you data you want to analyze, suppose population data, there is a census of one is there. You'll get the population data, census or population data. The concept of libraries we can then started. Then knowledge, that means effect knowledge, the painting effects become generous, knowledge become generation, generate. These are the things and happens in the print technology. Then print technology also culture and reformations. Printing press introduced. Many capitalists came forward to establish a printing press for them to publish the books. You know that have you seen that the books there is a ISBN number and there is a ISSN number. Who can say what does it mean? Anybody idea from your side?
No, sir.
Idea?
No.
No. That means you have seen that in a book in the last that is last cover page in the last site. There is a barcode, and there behind the barcode there is an ISBN number. This one 3425. I am seeing in my with my
अच्छी सर बारकोड अच्छी
barcode ଅଛି ना? Bas. What does it mean? This barcode means Indian.
A QR code generated for quick access by students. IGNOU website, e-Gancos, e-Content app, Facebook,
Yes.
@official page IGNOU, Twitter, @official IGNOU,
Yes.
Instagram
Everything there.
official.
Yes, very good. But every book has a barcode and that's number ISBN. Indian Standard Book Number. That
हाँ
means
सर सब हाँ
ISBN
ସବୁ
is
ବହିର ଅଛି ବାରକୋଡ ସାର୍ ଏ ବହି ବୋଲି ନୁହଁ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ବହି ଆମେ ପ୍ରାଥମିକ ସ୍ତରରେ ଯୋଉ ପିଲାମାନେ ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି ତା ଦେହରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ବାରକୋଡ ଅଛି ସେ ବାରକୋଡ କୁ ସ୍କାନ କଲେ ଆମେ ଜାଣିପାରୁ ଶିକ୍ଷଣ ଫଳାଫଳ ସମ୍ପର୍କରେ ପିଲାଙ୍କର
very good. That means in this stand for ISBN stand for in Indian Standard Book Number. That means it is a standard book. So that no one can make a comment or on its books because it is standard book which is beneficial to the society, to the particular group, or for beneficial of the society. It has been published. There is a publisher's name used inside. Who is published? Because publisher is more important, and publisher is given the barcode number, ISBN number. Otherwise, nobody you can take in the barcode number. Those Raja Raman Rai in Delhi, Raja Raman library, his authority is sponsoring of the barcode. That means ISBN number. There is also another number is ISSN, International Standard Serial Number. ISSN, ISBN, Indian Standard Book Number, International Standard Serial Number, ISSN. You will see that in most of the books or journals, particular journals, they will see ISSN number, because without ISSN number, it's not valid. Suppose you want to print a book or anything that without that ISSN number or ISBN number, that is not valid. That is a book of your raw materials you keep in your home. Nobody believes. Suppose I will say that book number, ISBN number is that means some publisher is there. Because publisher also take an interest or a responsibility that book is important for the society. This book is beneficial to the common peoples. And book is beneficial for the official records. And book also is for the government. Each section. So that is given the ISBN number. Then they have started in those days. Mind it. The first European, I have told in the past what is the contribution of the world, Indian contribution to the world. Then that means I am saying that all things they have done. That in those days where we are fighting to Mughals, Maratha, Britishers, in those days they had started the printing technology. How to develop the print technology? What is the necessity of the print technology? How to print? How the typewriter was there? The book standard number. But barcode was not system there those days because computer, though the computer invented, but in those days computer not invented, computer not popular. But publishers there. There are volume books. Then yet one book that is not a book and only we are simple a book of covering the 200 pages, 300 pages. But the volume, the more than 1,000 books or 500,000 books. Then it will be volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, volume 3. क्यों से हुए
सर समान बारकोड न थाए
नहीं बारकोड समान आसीबोनी केबे कोनोसी बही रे बारकोड ता समान आसीबो नाही काहे कि ना तम बारकोड मु गोटे बही बार करछि तमे गोटे बही बार करछ कोन यूनिक रहइबो सबु बेले कहा सहित दैट मैच करिवो नाही किंतु मोर कहे कते जो तमे जानछे कि किए गोटे जने पाइतले भारत वर्ष रे नोबेल प्राइज जे बही पई किए कहि परिबो यू कैन से दैट हु हैज गॉट द नोबेल प्राइज
रविंद्रनाथ ठाकुर तो पाइथिले
हां कोन पई को बही पई
गीतांजलि
बेस वेरी गुड से गीतांजलि दिने मानुस्क्रिप्ट हजि जाइथला हेलो समवन वांट्स टू जॉइन
यस यस कोन सर सुनु छु
से हजि जाइथला ट्रेन जाउतले बट लकीली से पाई एसन सेटा को पाइले सब जाके सेटा को प्रांत हे कि जाके आज हमें पाउती नोबेल प्राइज पाइसे फॉर दैट बुक्स से बुक दे से बुक ता आज पर्यंत तार फर्स्ट एडिशन सरीनी दैट मींस द एडिशन आर नॉट एंड एडिशन बुझ पछ त फर्स्ट एडिशन सेकंड एडिशन थर्ड एडिशन दिस विल कंटिन्यू फोर्थ एडिशन because in the first edition I have written a book the edition is complete I want to make some changes in it that second after something the book has I have published a book more than 5,000 that has already been sold then I will say with the publishers and a fresh agreement will sign then fresh agreement signed then another book will be published that will be written that second edition then like this third edition fourth edition fifth edition like this will continue but in Gitanjali that no second edition is still not come the first edition is still on that means more demand is there in this book no the book volume book has a started more volume book details then a new social class is emerged that means a curricular class that is bourgeois classes the writing classes the thinkers the writer the class is emerged to write speech something they were written to throw their newspaper article newspaper ro jemti article ti gote article jo lekha hai to sampadakya that is the most important that will show
संपादक
मंडली जेटा अछि बा संपादकीय आगे कहउतले एबे
संपादक मंडली
एटा एबे वर्तमान से मझी पेज रा असला का मझी पेज रा सुने
नहीं बसिकिर से माने सब प्रस्तुत करंती शिक्षाविद माने
बस यही क्लास टाइम कोन
शिक्षाविद माने बसिकी परामर्श करिकरी प्रोफेसर शिक्षाविद आ सब समस्त बसिकी ताको आलोचना करिकी तांकर आलोचना माध्यम रे जहा निष्पत्ति ग्रहण करा हुए एई मानकर लेखा स्थिरीकृत हुए
मैडम वर्तमान एटा एबे आपण जोटा कहले ठीक अछि एबे सेटा ठीक अछि कि ए बर्तन सबु तो पेपर मु देखो जे ओन बाय पॉलिटिकल पार्टी So I can say that how they discuss with all the thinkers or philosophers, lecture or anything. No, but
No.
but it is true. But it is true that the editor's columns is there. The Sampadaka Mandali, the editor's column in English, the editor column. The column is written, and this is the wealth. That's the wattage of the paper. Then book production and distribution system was stated. How to produce a book, more books. And it will also not only producing books, it will distribute it with a nominal price. Then printing list, I have told you, printing industry. How to publish, publishers also invest. Publishers became the more, became the, that came into the trade and commerce in this business. The business has started. All these reformers have started in the printing technology. These are the very good and initiative works done by the foreign people, that foreign people, particularly European peoples, and particularly you can say that in English peoples. If English, that is the language, the English, that is English peoples. With this, the unit we have covered, but then the next unit is only one unit left with us. That is only unit is 11. And that is the European state system, how the European state systems emerged, how England emerged, how France emerged, how Italy emerged, Germany, how it is their culture, tradition, political systems, administration, social, economical, all aspects. Before that, I just to wind up this session, I just remind that means we have already discussed in our first unit and third unit. That is modern West, social, economical, and ethical, and intellectual developments. Feudal to capitalist, how feudal system was there, and how the capitalists became models. That means man-made the industrial liberation strategy, the man-made to machine-made, centralized of the powers, but the public has public directly interfere in all aspects of the society. Scientific and technical knowledge is developed. The system of expansion, voyages, particularly people of Spain and Portuguese, how do they sell to other countries and rule over their countries. Then also rise of the slave trades, development of capitalism. Then institutional foundations, church, Baptist, these are the institutional churches are established. And rise of new urban centers. And we also discussed Renaissance and Reformations. Growth of agriculture, plantation, sugar, tea, wine, trade, rise of slaves. Then most important, definitely the question will come is the commercial revolution. I told in my last class, what is the commercial revolution? Trade and commerce, definition of revolution. That means transit to the modernity. Revolution change in commerce. Then the use of bimetallic currency, gold, silver, use of the coin also started. Then bill of exchange, agroeconomics, price revelation. If that means product was less, demand is more, then price is high, then the price regulation. Production was less. Then the system came in that in those days. What was the system? Banking system. What is credit and debit system? Banking, check, currency. How to what is the help? How can you use the check, currency, and bank guarantee? What are the first banks? Then come the family, both families, Medici family and Ferguson family. Medici family is old legal family. Ferguson family is peasant weavers family. How their impact on that society, money lender system, hand loan, method of financial transaction was there, letter of default, letter of credit, debit, how to exchange your bills. The most important this is the commercial regulation. How to send one place to another place a huge amount. That is the system. And there is a note of a pilgrimage. Those who are going to go for a pilgrim for the purpose, they will get the notes. And the introduction of a treasury. What is the value of treasury and how the treasury will works on those days. Promissory notes, credit and transfers, introduction of a notes. And most importantly was that in those days, the system of insurance, it covers It covers only for the sea, voyages. If you want to go to sail, then until unless you return back the safely in that place, that ensure you will cover the insured. You are insured. Any loss or damage caused or anything, either technical or anything, ecological, anything, that compensation will be borne by the insurance company. Leo was the private first insurance company in those days in European country. Not only the insurance, only just risk coverage and given the loan. And high risk, not only low risk, high risk and high interest was taken. That's only if you are given the insurance, then high interest will take it. Then place of trade and exchange. What is the trade and how to market? What is the market? Where buyer and seller meet, that is the market. There is no need of the building. The system was there in those days. In sea, suppose the buyer is there and the seller is there. That is also market. You must have heard what happened in the Dal Lake in Kashmir. In the lake, in the middle of the lake, they will settle there. All the business started. This time of a system was there in those days. Then permanent organization. Then comes the stock exchange, joint stock exchange. How to stock your save long period and save for your money. Sell and buy. Sell and buy. How to sell your corporate and corporate investment. How to investment, buy, organization, and to check the monopoly of the market. These are the stocks. New stock exchange comes for. These are the topics we have covered. But important that topic is most of that in those days. First important is commercialization, renaissance, and reformation. These are the most three topics which I have covered today. Is the most important. Definitely, most of the questions will come in these topics. But you see, the pretty tool is very easy topics. If you understand it, you will write many pages. But these topics. Any question from your side? So I will happy from that I have let. But why you not joined yesterday? I do not know. Sir, you have joined yesterday, but yesterday 6 to 7 there was class, but nobody has joined. And tomorrow, day after tomorrow is the class is there. Okay, it is your.
ଆସନ୍ତା କାଲି କ୍ଲାସ ଅଛି?
ଆସନ୍ତା କାଲି ତମର ଅଛି କି ନାହିଁ 106 ନାହିଁ ବୋଧେ ତମର କଣ 106 108 I have assigned to
105 105 106 107
ତାହେଲେ ମୋର ନାହିଁ ମୋର 106 108 110 110
ସାର୍ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ତ
କୁହନ୍ତୁ
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପେଡ୍ କ୍ଲାସ୍ କିଛି ଅଛି କି ସାର୍ ମାନେ କୋଚିଂ କ୍ଲାସ୍ ପେଡ୍ ବାଲା
କୋଚିଂ
ହଁ
ହଁ ମୁଁ କୋଚିଂ ମାନେ ମୁଁ ଅଧ୍ୟାପକ ଗୋଟେ କଲେଜରେ ନା କୋଚିଂ
ମୁଁ
କଣ
ଅଛି
ମୁଁ ତମେ କଣ ଚାହୁଁଛ
ଜଏନ୍ କରିବା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଅନଲାଇନ୍ କ୍ଲାସ୍ କହିକିନା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ନମ୍ବର କିଛି ମିଳିବ କି କହୁଥିଲି
ନାଇଁ ମତେ ନମ୍ବରରେ ମୋର ଅନ୍ୟ କ୍ଲାସ ଯେତେବେଳେ ହଉଛି ତମେ ନେଇପାରିବ ମୁଁ ତମକୁ ଆଡ୍ କରିଦେଇ ପାରିବି ବଟ୍ ମୋର କୋଚିଂ କିଛି ନାହିଁ କି ମୁଁ ଅନ୍ୟ ଯୋଉଠି
କିଛି ଅଛି କି ସାର୍ ସେମିତି ବାଲା
ହଁ ମୋର
ଅନ୍ୟ
ଗ୍ରୁପ ଅଛି
କିଛି ସେଇଟା
ହଁ
କୁହନ୍ତୁ
ହଁ
ଟିକେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର
ଆଚ୍ଛା
ଆଡମିନ୍ ବାଲା ନମ୍ବର ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ସଆପ୍ ନମ୍ବର
ହଁ ମୁଁ ଦେଇଦେବି please switch off your all your camera I think so that switch on your camera so that I could see you and how many students only switch on your camera okay very nice okay madam okay okay madam okay madam okay thank you okay on left okay
ସାର୍ ନମ୍ବରଟା ଟିକେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ଆଚ୍ଛା ନମ୍ବରଟା ମୁଁ କରିଦଉଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏଠି ମେସେଜ
ମେସେଜ
କରିଦଉଛି
ସାର୍ ଡାକି ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି ଆମେ ଲେଖିଦେବୁ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଖାତା ତ ଧରି ବସିଛି
ଡାକି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ଲେଖିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
you can take down it is
9
797
797
797
ହଁ
8
8
597
597
then 527
527 ସାର୍ ନାଁଟା କଣ କହିଲେ
Dr. Subhranshu Patnaik
ଶୁଭ୍ରାଂଶୁ ପଟ୍ଟନାୟକ
Dr. Subhranshu Patnaik
ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ ସାର୍ ସାର୍ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଜଏନ୍ କରେଇଦେବେ ଆମର ନମ୍ବରଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନମ୍ବରରେ ମେସେଜ କରିଦେବୁ ଆଉ।
हाँ मैसेज कर देते मैं सीधा जॉइन कर देगी किसी नॉट एनी इशू दैट नॉट एनी big problem for me and anything problem in this topic you are free to ask any questions so that I am here to try my level best because it is bilateral. I do not know anything. You know everything. I am in here, sir. I am just grouping or groom you how to write, how to get and score more in this topic, so that my result will be reflected in your my price will be reflected in your result.
सर 110 क्लास केबे होबो
हाँ
110 क्लास 110 क्लास केबे होबो
अरे सही कथा तो मु तुम काली पा थिला तमर सही क्वेश्चन 6 टा 7 टा आई वाज वेटेड बट नोबडी हैज जॉइन काली के जॉइन कलनी
मु आपको पचेटली आपण कहली कि 29 रे किछि एमती क्लास नाही आपण को बोली
ना मु कहन तो काली तो मत कहली मु तो जानती काली थिला क्लास ना काली क्लास थिला से 6 to 7 रे मु अपेक्षा कली बट नोबडी हैज टर्न अप टू जॉइन मु से वेट कली प्राय 30 मिनिट्स मु काले पिला माने आसीबे करिवे से मते भी सार को पचाली सार के पिला माने को पचारीबे काहे कि से मान जॉइन कले नाही व्हाट वाज द रीजन बिहाइंड इट व्हाई डिडंट
सर पुणी 7 ଟା କେବେ ହବ सर
वन
7 ଟା କେବେ हबो
नहीं प्रथम टिके सुनी दो प्रथम होची मोर टॉपिक हला 106 108 110 होला तो अन्य सार मान अछंती से माने दे विल टेक ऑल द रेस्ट क्लासेस मोर टॉपिक इज 106 108 110 tomorrow is 110 class is there कल tomorrow is 108 and 110 दीटा का बहुत क्लास है तमर तमर अछि कि 108 अछि कि
ना सर मोर
मोर
अछि
अछि
106
हाँ सर
तम
आमर अच्छे
सर
सर
मोर अछि 108 एंड 110 अछि
108 109 10 सब आमर अच्छे 105
अछि तो
6
ताले
7
ताले काली हमर दीटा क्लास अछि काली दो इट इज लास्ट डे ऑफ दिस ईयर but I'll take class and be ready for that for that means 5 to 6 one class and then another 6 to 7 no 4 to 5
ओके सर
that first class will be 1 4 to 5 I think
4 to 5 and 5 to 6
not 5 to 6 4 to 5 and 6 to 7 110
ओके सर
107 क्लास आरंभ हेलानी सर जॉइन करिवे
oh shut up okay okay we should leave it because another class is
ओके
there okay
थैंक यू सर
thank you sir
କିଛି ଟଙ୍କା ନାହିଁ ବାକି କ୍ଲାସ୍ ଅଛି ସେଇଠି ରା ହାକାଚ କାଚିଆନ କରି ଯାହା ବନେଇ କହିବା ତ ବୁଟ କରି ବନେଇ କରି ଆଇଲି ପରେ ଏଇନ ପଛେ କାଟୁଛି ହଁ ତାର ଶୋଇବା ଟାଇମ୍ ଟା